Hi, I'm Steve Matley. I'm the owner of Building Solid Foundations. It's a general business consulting firm. I specialize in the small to medium-sized business, essentially teaching Business 101 to business owners that never understood how to run a business from the ground up. They're usually very, very good at their trade, but challenged when it comes to business administration and management. So I come in and help them to lay a foundation to build their business on from an administrative standpoint, help them to delegate out those duties that they're not very good at so they can focus on what they do well, which is to generate business and do their trade. For building opportunities in Riverside County right now, a lot of what I'm looking at in businesses that are up and coming tend to be businesses focused on the green and sustainability movement, because in California that's a very large thing. Businesses that work on remediating waste, recycling waste, construction companies that are focused on energy efficiencies, on retrofits to achieve higher energy standards and sustainability standards, businesses that focus on working with manufacturing and logistics businesses to reduce their emissions to meet CARB requirements that the state has come down with, businesses that are trying to reduce their output of waste, sometimes because of their own personal environmental beliefs and many times because of state mandates. There are other businesses that I work with that I see in the service business. There are many services that are required here in the Inland Empire because this is a hotbed of the entrepreneurial businesses. I think a lot of that comes from people that moved from the coastal counties into the inland area where they could afford a better home, a newer home, larger property, and then they discovered they didn't like the commute. So they found a way to start their own businesses. And again, that's a lot of the client base that I work with because they're good at their trade and they're trying to work into generating their own business. I see a lot of opportunities there for service-based businesses in the Inland Empire. I see also a big push right now in parts of the Inland Empire towards tourism that is going on, especially in the south end of the county. The cities down there seem to be pushing that, as well as some of the high-tech businesses. High-tech businesses, of course, are cleaner than traditional manufacturing, cleaner than logistics where you have a lot of trucks on the road. Obviously, in Riverside County, the freeway system does not support a humongous number of new trucks like the areas in Ontario, Fontana, so those cities are looking at more high-tech type industries and simple, clean manufacturing that does not put a lot of warehouses and distribution centers on the road. I have looking also at creatively maintaining a business in the inland during a downturn. I've seen a lot of business owners get very, very creative in how to find a better target market. A lot of them is in finding strategic alliances with other business owners, with not just networking to find a customer or client, but networking with other businesses and strategic alliances where they can feed referrals for similar type customers to each other on a regular basis and work almost in partnership. I've seen a lot of that go on in the last 5 to 10 years while there's been a severe downturn in the Inland Empire, and I've seen businesses that have thrived because of that. There are other challenges, obviously, in the inland. One is that the level of employee that is available in the Inland Empire is usually a little less educated and skilled than those on the coast, but that's changing quickly. There's a big push for more education, more skill training in the Inland Empire. And I'm seeing that the type of employers that are coming to the area, the type of businesses that are growing, and the type of employee base that's available here is considerably more educated and sophisticated than it was 15 to 20 years ago. That's a good sign for an area that's growing and maturing. It's going well beyond a bedroom community and growing into its own as its own business area, its own economy. It is a very large area. It's underestimated in a large degree because we have so many large cities on the coast nearby us. San Diego, Orange County, Los Angeles, millions of people. But the Inland Empire itself, if you were to separate it out and make it its own state, would be just behind Oklahoma in population. It would be about the 24th or 25th largest state in the nation. That's something to seriously consider when it comes to looking at business and the opportunities here in the Inland Empire.
Awesome.